My man knows the landscape regarding immigration and the arrest of immigrants. So my friends in ICE, and I have them, and they're all at the airport, and they don't say they hate it. They just say they're not effective. And here's what all of them say. We're not making one arrest. We've been neutered is the word. So Trump moved them to airports, and when they're at the airports, they can't make arrests anywhere. Are you seeing this on the street, sir?
It does seem like there's been a decrease in the number of panicked calls. They are still coming in, though. I can tell you I had two today, and my brother got arrested or my girlfriend got arrested. So it is still going on.
Oh, no. All my friends that were in Minneapolis are now at the airport. ICE agents.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
well,
they,
migrants go through the airport, too.
Yeah, but they're not. They haven't made one. They're not there to do that. They kind of sort of help people put their stuff in that basket, and that's it. The rest of the day, my man, they stand there with their arms crossed.
Well, you've got midterms coming. You've got gas prices up.
Right.
You've got a war going on, and you've got the airports backed up to kingdom come. People, we talk about kitchen table issues. These are nuts and bolts things that affect people. I couldn't make it to spring break. My kid, I couldn't visit with my kid at the college. Whatever people are doing, they see that it really affects their life directly. I go to the gas station, and it's $100 for gas. These things get people angry, and these things move votes.
So my friends in ICE have this theory, and I don't know if you have an answer to this. They believe that they were taken off the streets from making the arrest they were, so the public doesn't scream and yell about the way they were making those arrests. Do you buy that, sir?
Well, politically, it's a really smart move. You discontinue an activity that's getting a lot of negative press, right? The high-profile arrests, grabbing people being arrested at courthouse, all the nonsense that was going on. And you take a negative and you convert it into a positive. Orders restored at the airports. So politically, this is a great move. From a law enforcement perspective, taking highly trained agents and converting them into, jobs that were done by TSA workers at, I don't know what the wages are, probably very different in the training.
They
I'm
are,
sure
sir.
Very different.
Yeah.
Is it, we talk about a misallocation of resources.
Yes,
this
sir.
is, it would be like, we could have opened the airport up with neurosurgeons too. They could do those things. They're capable of neurosurgery. They're certainly capable of reading an x-ray or helping people with the little buggies at the conveyor belt. But that would also be a misallocation of resources.
I think, sir, I think it was an image thing. They want folks to see them without masks, with their uniforms, smiling. And every single ICE agent that I know says people have been very cool with them out there. I think
that's
right?
also that right. You de-boogeyman ICE.
Right on.
If hey, this is Officer Jenkins that helped me with my bags or helped my grandmom get through the security in her wheelchair. Absolutely. Why not? Whether that is that going to carry over when they go back to doing what they were doing? I don't know.
And does that change the way they were doing it?
Well, I suspect all these things play into it. It's very, very smart political calculus. And as I've said many times, my type of law is very, very political. It changes every 4 years, sometimes every 4 weeks.
It does, sir.
Yes. So I would say on balance, it's a good move. It's a smart move. And it keeps the airports moving.
ICE agents still snagging folks in court, sir?
Yes.
In the courthouse?
Yeah, they were in the county courthouse on 3 and 5 today.
I see.
And I ran into some of my colleagues sitting around with their Latino clients, not in court. And I said, "What are you guys doing here?" And they said, "Well, ICE is there." So it's known. Everybody knows everybody over there. You can't just walk in there as an ICE agent and not have every tip staff clerk call their friends, and it's all over the place.
Wow. It's like this chess game.
It is, and it's silly. Somebody called it the cat and mouse. Well, actually, the person was not a native speaker of English. It was one of the clients. He said, "This is funny mouse and cat game," but it's cat and mouse. And the other thing is what is the prioritization of arresting people in courthouses? Remember, they know these people's addresses. If they know that they have court and they know where they're going to be and what time the court is, they also know where their home address is because that's in the court docket too.
Yeah, but I'm going to argue this: if I'm a cop, because I know a bunch of them and. It's easier for me to catch you in court because you're going to show up rather than kind of sit outside your house for 9 days and hope you come home.
Well, that and you've been through a metal detector.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
I know you're not armed, and there's other law enforcement to back me up. I get that. But this isn't the reality. I mean, when you look at that nonsense that happened last summer, that was a smash and grab operation in the parking lot of a district justice.
Yes, sir.
So there was no metal detector in that courthouse at all, let alone they grabbed this guy before he got in there. They didn't. This guy could have been armed. So I don't think that they take that as a serious concern. Not if they were doing what they did at that one in Leedsdale.
But you have noticed a drop off in these panic calls.
Yeah, we're at about 50% of what
I
it
see.
was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Joseph Patrick Murphy, thanks, my man. Appreciate you, brother.
Always a pleasure, Marty. Thank you.
The best.
Bye-bye.
Listen to KDKA Radio on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, or